There we go. That better? Hey, Kit Kat. Now we're working. Now we're working. AIP. No, I got my voting done for today for bonds, and they said, "Well, your vote might not count." I said, "My vote don't count. You don't get my money," and they didn't like that response. Hang on one second. Hey, Billy Bob. No. And the only reason Tommy Chatter is the way it is right now is because the trolls are in there, and they've been running their mouth about stupid shit. One of them being me, wondering if I was going to go live today. They're fucking delusional. They're needy. They think that they need to be the center of attention. And Ron's over here listening right now. So are the other trolls, and I don't give a fuck. They can all kiss my ass. They really can. That's how pathetic they are. Okay, where are you at? There we go. But hey, say la vie to them stupid trolls, right? Because they're stupid. Make sure that's all. Yep. Gotta love trolls. They keep things infamous. U.S. NATO allies suspend major European arms treaty after Russia withdrawals. There we go. That's interesting. Ow, 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 ow. Hello, Buster. Big boy. Silly boy. Hang on a minute, Buster. It's just you. Oh, that right there should fix it. Hey, KMC. Hey, Andrew. That should fix it. But somebody came to say hello to you guys. Uh, it did that when I switched over to the other. You can be a pain in my ass. Yeah, you being a pain in the butt. You really are. How you doing, KMC? Yeah, the pain in the butt boss at that. He's mad at me because I went and voted today. And they told me when they told me your vote might not count, I said then you don't get my money. They're like, well, what? I said if my vote don't count, you're not taking any money out of my checks. Figured that one out. Because if I can't vote on these bonds, you ain't taking taxes for me to pay for these bonds. They didn't like that answer. No, I left the house and I didn't tell him I was leaving. Well, you stop looking backwards. You little shit. Stop. Quit pushing against my hand. You're making my mouth do shit. Quit thumping your tail. You pain in the ass. Yeah, the camera's right there looking at you. Don't you dare get on the keyboard. I'll beat you up. That's exactly what he's telling me. Yeah, I see that look. Yes, I know. I know. Yeah, well, no. Don't you scratch my hand when I'm scratching you, you dipshit. No. We don't want him typing for us. It's all one letter, and it's 4 pages long. He puts his paw on one letter and runs it until it won't run no more. Yes, that's my ice water. That's not for you. You got your ice water in your dish. Why are you climbing the desk? Oh, you like the new mouse pad, huh? It's comfy, isn't it? No more cardboard. Ah, leave my hand alone. Just stretch out and relax, dipshit. You little dipshit. Yeah, you a dipshit. Yeah, that's going to recline in his chair because he can. Leave my hand alone. Tesla road rage driver, 5 female victims react to suspect's 5-year sentence. Interesting. He's being a pompous ass. He really is. Knock it off. I have. That's not enough. The dip of shit. I'll do that. Oh, that's what you wanted right there. Ah, okay. There. Now you lay down, behave, and quit knocking shit off my desk. What you bite me for? I didn't do it. Oh shit. Hey, no slapping me. No slapping at me. Put the claws away. I gotta use my mouse. Keep the claws away. Quit hitting the keyboard with your tail. And you turn the lights off, I'm gonna spank you. Hey, no biting and no nails. Keep that shit away. I understand. Oh, you little shit. He's cantankerous today, I'm telling you. Holy shit. He's being a pain in the ass. Somebody want a cat? I'll gladly ship him. I'll gladly ship him. What do you want now, Buster? Okay, go get your water then. Fucker just opened the bedroom door. But he doesn't ever close it, little shit. Oh no, let's see. He tried biting me, tried smacking me with the killer claws, knocked the mouse off the desk. He's been a cantankerous little shit. Me and him will go at it later tonight. I'll wait until he goes to sleep and wake his ass up. I'll get back at him. Fucker. I'll get him. I'll get him when he least expects it. I always do. He doesn't like it when I get him back. But that's okay. Paybacks are a bitch. Hopefully, y'all been having a good day so far. You're not cloned here, Christine. But I did forget one thing. And nuts. Oh, you little shit. You broke my mouse. I'm going to beat that fucker. A little shit. That little shit broke my mouse. I'm gonna beat him because I can. Little pain in my ass. I don't know, Christine. If somebody comes in upon you, I'll get them. Hey, I think it's only fair. They bug us when we're trying to do things. It's fair we bug them when they're sleeping. I think it's fair play. But I just took care of my other mental and I'm good to go. I'll have it shortly. And then I get my shadow box done up. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. I really do. I gotta do this. For all those naysayers that call stolen valor, stolen valor, you don't earn those. And if you want to know what those medals are, go to vanguardmail.com and look them up. And I'll even show you what one of the medals is. Armed Forces Expeditionary Medal. Now, and I'll even go one better. I'll go one better. I'll even tell you what it is. The Armed Forces Expedition Medal is a military award of the United States Armed Forces, which was first created in 1961 by Executive Order of President John Kennedy. The medal is awarded to members of the U.S. Armed Forces who, after July 1st, 1958, participated in U.S. military operations, U.S. operations direct support of the United Nations, or U.S. operations of assistance for friendly foreign nations. The Armed Forces Expedition Medal is based on a bronze medal, 1.25 inches in diameter. The obverse side of the medal consists of an eagle with wings endorsed and inverted, representing the strength of the United States Armed Forces. The equivalent to the Armed Forces Expeditionary Medal. A bronze silver star is authorized by participants in subsequent U.S. military operations authorized for award of the Armed Forces Expeditionary Medal. Only one award is authorized for each designated U.S. military operation. A silver star is worn in lieu of 5 bronze silver stars. So this medal, the Armed Forces Expeditionary Medal, is the peacetime equivalent to the Bronze Star. So all those that say I'm stolen valor, you can all kiss my motherfucking ass and have a good day with that. Ah, Denise, you shouldn't have opened your fucking mouth. Have a nice day. No, Denise, I wanted to make sure you guys got clear what exactly it was. That way there's no misconception. But by the way, have a nice day. Go back over where you belong. Oh no, she's one of the ones that really pushing that I'm stolen valor. So fuck her. Hey Jeff Chopswood, I see you've been having fun over in the troll channels, talking to nuts and telescope and all them, giving them all kinds of hell. You coming back up here for more? Or you actually gonna lay down and behave? Just lay there and behave. That'd be a good thing for you to do. Uh-huh, that's what I thought. Okay, I'll put you back on camera. There you go. Oh no, right now he's hanging over on Tommy Tempers. They're all hanging in Tommy Tempers, giving Quinny and all the other trolls like Telescope, G Abbott, problems because apparently Nuts has a problem with them now. But Nuts used to be part of them. Go figure. I know you're over there being cloned. Will you quit moving around? You're making too much noise. Hey, they don't want to see you take a bath. Hey, hey, this is PG here. No kitty baths. Okay? Well, chilled. I didn't go to a yard sale or an auction. I went out to an Air Force base. Matter of fact, let's see, which one was it? Right there. That's where I went. Will you stop? See, that is the exchange. And look, it says Luke MCSS. And before I can get these medals from Luke, I had to show them my DD-214 to verify I earned them. Because you don't go on a military base and just get medals without proving it. They verify it. And if you don't stop, we're going to have a problem. Yeah, I flicked your ear. No, no, no. They verify. You got to show your DD-214. And yes, you can't get on base without military ID. You got to be associated with the base you go on. And that happens to be Luke. And I can take a visitor on base with me anytime I want. And tomorrow I'm going out there watching flight ops. Oh, that was a fiasco. Now you were just over in Tommy Tippers having fun with the trolls. I was watching. I stopped in Tommy Tippers to just see what was being said. And Nuts was running my name through his mouth as usual because I guess he's infatuated by me. I don't know. But he was always talking about me. Yeah, Cat Carter valid ID. Actually, I got three IDs now. I got my VA ID. While I was out at Luke, I got my military ID / civilian ID, and I got my old ID. Hey, Christine, he don't pick on Jeff. He shows pictures of his doggies chopping wood. They're quite funny watching them. Hey, Elaine, it's fun watching his dogs chop wood. Because they like catching the chopped pieces of wood, fall to the ground, and run with them. They play. And let me guess, because he started hanging around the trolls, he quit. You know what? I can't tell people where they can and can't talk. That's up to them. I really don't care. No, they're not. He participates. So what, Christine? God damn. What is it with people having problems with people talking in other chat rooms? Who cares? I see him over there talking. It doesn't bother me one bit. It really doesn't matter. It's not for me to tell people where they can and cannot talk. That's their choice. There's no reason to, Elaine. That's just it. Who cares what happens in one chat room? Don't talk about what's going on in the chat room you're in. Quit trying to cross channels. They all do, Christine. I watch it on multiple channels, and all I do is shake my head. Oh, neither have I. I went down and voted. I went to the VA. I got kicked out of the district attorney's office. Told them to come back. I talked to a DPS officer. I went to DPS. Went out to Luke again. Watched some flight ops. Talked to the triple nickel squadron out there because I know the commander. Trying to get set up for some fun time in a flight simulator, and he's working on it. And then I went over to off-road four-wheel drive, find out how much it's going to cost for a four-link suspension on the rear of my truck and a four-link suspension on the front of my truck. Talked about rims, talked about shocks. Went got lunch, followed a fire truck, and then I came home. I had a busy morning today. It wasn't YouTube. Well, Cam, see, I just don't get it. People dislike people going to other chat rooms. So what if they go to another chat room? Who cares? Do I care? No. Somebody wants to badmouth me? I'll tell you what. I'll beat you to the punch. I'm an asshole. There you go. Move on. What else you want to know? That's right, Christine. I am proud of it. And that's Mr. Asshole. Get it straight. I earned that title. But you know what? I'm a fair asshole straight across the board. I treat everybody the same way. Yes, they are. quite a bit. If I were to have to go to a commissary off base for what I got at the commissary on base, I'd have spent $40 more. I'd have spent $40 more. Well, see, Jeff, I don't understand that one. That's why my channel's set to 18 or above. That way I don't have to worry about watching for kids coming in. Because if you're not 18, you're not coming in. What are you doing, bud? Oh, okay, go to your pillow. And that's where you're going to go to your pillow. Good boy. Seeing how you took it from me, you little shit. Well, I had an option. I could go to vanguardmail.com and order the one metal I need, or I spend 2 hours and I drive to Yuma because that's the closest Navy base to where I'm at. I got to go. Actually, it's not a Navy base; it's a Marine Corps base. It's a Marine Air Base, and that's where I'd have to go to get the one metal I need without doing it online. I'm not going to drive 2 hours, so I just ordered it online. Well, no, I watched that whole thing, Jeff, and I don't agree with it. It was wrong in every way. It was wrong in every aspect. It was wrong on Telescope. It was wrong on the two adults that were yelling at that kid. The kid didn't deserve it. All that child was doing was holding the phone. That's all they were doing. And it was at a Halloween party. Knowing full well there was going to be kids there. That's all we can do anymore, KMC. Oh, yeah, you figured they would, but nah, no, no. No, no, they did nothing wrong as far as they're concerned. Well, they were all foul mouthed around that kid. Everybody in the room. What the hell did they expect? They're at a Halloween party at a grade school. There's going to be kids. That's just common knowledge. Why the hell would adults be at a grade school at a Halloween party if it wasn't for the kids? They run hand in hand. You go to grade school for a Halloween party, you're going there for the kids. Come on, people. It's not that hard to figure out. It really isn't. Would I stream there? No. For the simple fact there are kids there. That's why I went to streamed it. But it wasn't my choice. I wouldn't have done it. I'd have said, no, I'm not streaming. There's there's kids here. And yeah, I understand there is no expectations of privacy in public, but it's kids. They should have told people no live streaming. But that's neither here nor there. It's done. It's over with. Now they need to deal with the flack. And I'm sorry, any reasonable adult would have said, no, there's kids here, I'm not streaming. Especially with all the stuff that happened to kids nowadays with pedophiles and everything else. Why put out there something about kids? Uh, Shit over the Middle East is still keeping up, not looking good. Our government's being stupid as usual. More banks are closing. Bill Gates is losing more farmland. China's losing more farmland. It's all good. But they give hypocrisy a new meaning. They really do. They give hypocrisy a new meaning. Yeah, massive protests that destroy Plank Walk. Really, Ed TV? You gotta be fucking kidding. This I gotta watch. Let's see what this damn fool is doing now. What up, Max? Well, Max, didn't you know it's called YouTube, or as the YouTube turns? Because you can take a month off, come back, and it's the same shit, just a different day. It really is. It's the same shit, just a different day. Oh no, no, no! They've skipped the lather part. It's rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. It doesn't change. It's just the only thing that's different is the day, whether it's today or 2 weeks from today. It's still the same shit. You got to ask yourself: is it Pete or repeat? You should be like, well, shit, this was happening last week. Is it happening again? Or is it just a continuation? They have been for years, foreign and domestic. But according to them, they know how people should live their life. You know what? If your idea of living life is what you're trying to get everybody to do, fuck your idea of living life. I like my life better. I like the way I think about my life and how I should live it. At least I have fun. I enjoy life. Life is short enough as it is. Live it up. Enjoy it. Don't trash it and destroy it. It's that simple. Well, on the same note, I'm trying to figure out how liberals think they can tell us how to live our life when they can't even live their own life. Because our lives suck. Well, now to give you an example, somebody in a Tesla today tried cutting me off in front of a cop. And the cop pulled both of us over, asked me if I wanted to file a complaint. I said, yeah. Don't know what the hell he was thinking. Cop's like, good. I was hoping you would, so I can go give him a ticket. The guy got the ticket and then bitched about getting the ticket. He told the cop I should have given him way because his car was smaller than my truck, and the cop told him, "What the hell were you thinking? That truck is bigger than you." The cop told him he's lucky he didn't drive over you. He'd have destroyed your Tesla. He's lucky he stopped and let you go across. He could have kept going, and you'd been screwed. He had the right of way, not you. But he was nice. Well, what I got to do with this ticket? Oh, you go to court and you deal with it. And don't try arguing it because I got you on camera. Not my problem. The guy deserves a ticket. He really did. He deserved the ticket. And he got it. And that's good. Just because you're driving a Tesla doesn't mean you own the fucking road. Yeah. So nobody else could get gas because the liberals want everybody to drive an electric car. You know what? Let me take my truck and shove it right up your electric car's ass. And we'll see who gets farther. My truck will go right over your electric car, and then your electric car ain't going to move. I'm okay with it. I'll have fun. You might not, but I will. That's just life. I actually got used to spread it in the window. Be that hole underneath of that car is the battery. Exactly, but Andrew, electric cars charged by fossil fuels. Figure that one out. Oh, electric cars are the future. Okay, but you're using fossil fuel to charge that electric car. So, what was the purpose of the electric car? You're still using fossil fuels. More like liberal stupidity, not logic, stupidity. Uh huh. If that's the future, Jeff, why don't they have any? Pretty much. Even the hybrids have a fossil engine in them to get them going for the electric batteries to kick in to run them. But yet that gas motor that got them going is now running to charge the batteries. You know, shit. Be one hell of a nice loud bang, wouldn't it? Because a Tesla weighs more than my truck, and my truck, being a three-quarter ton pickup, weighs 9,000 pounds. They weigh more than my truck, and my truck weighs 9,000 pounds. And it's a car. They weigh roughly 10,200 pounds because of the damn battery. And to replace the battery, you're looking at 10 to 12 grand. Forget that. I'm not going to spend 10 to $12,000 for a damn battery. That motherfucker better be made out of gold for that price. And that takes 3 months. They got to tear the car completely apart to replace the batteries. So if you got to replace your battery, you're without a car for 3 months because they tear that car completely apart to be able to replace the battery. I'm sorry, I want to go to AutoZone, pick up a battery, and drop it right in, and be up and running within 10 minutes. Not 3 months later, and then pray to God they put my car back together the right way. Oh yeah, I got a text on my smartphone today telling me I needed to do something to make my life better, and I'm like, just what the fuck are you telling me what I need to do in my life? Where did this come from? So I sent the text back where it came from, telling them, "You worry about your life, then I'll worry about my life, and fuck off and die." I guess they didn't like my response. You want to tell me how to live my life? You're opening the can you don't want to open. It's that simple. I don't need somebody telling me how to live my life. I'm an adult. I can handle that. Been handling it since I was 18. If I've been doing it since I was 18, I think I got this down pretty good. I'm still alive because I did a good job. I'm still here. Oh, those the batteries they use in Teslas, they can't even dispose of. Oh yeah, they're going to tear up New York again. That's all that is. It's like the last one. They'll tear up New York again. They can't even dispose of the batteries in Teslas because it takes so long for it to break down. Is it worth it? No. And the biggest component in those batteries is magnesium. And that's why they're so hard to put out when they catch on fire. The only way to do it is with sand. Because that magnesium starts burning. And it's a self-contained element. Pretty much KMC. But I need to get me some more ice water. I'll be right back. Well, if you think about it, there's a lot of things that are produced today that everybody relies that they have problems disposing of. Oh, who are we talking about? What the hell? There we go. I don't want to watch Tommy Temper. Stupid fool. What video? Are we still even live? There we go. What bit? Who? KMC. Andrew, who are you talking about? Oh, Greta. Oh, okay, I got you now. Oh, let's see if we're still the talk over there. We probably are. No, Tommy's talking about red now. Earlier he was talking about me. Now he's talking about red. Oh Lord, that's all they got is me and red for content because they don't have a brain to come up with their own shit. And Tommy, being a restreamer, what do you expect? But the trolls constantly talk about us because they got nothing else to do, and without us, they have nothing. If they don't, they'd be stupid. Now, I watched a house hearing committee today where Nader, the infamous Pelosi junkie, got his ass reamed for being stupid. It was quite funny. They won't. That's how stupid they are. They're idiots. And the worst part is, we put them there. The fuck were we thinking about? Oh, wait a minute. We weren't thinking, or they wouldn't be there. That's the sad part. We weren't thinking. Hey, Chip Hill. I wonder if it works here. Brenda, Brenda, Brenda. Hmm. But I do know one thing. Let's see if she notices. Hey, by the way, Docs and Grandma, I like your avatar. You think? Any Republican that votes no needs to get the hell out. Actually, today is the first day I've not had pain in my back. That TENS unit and the muscle relaxer has done a tremendous amount of work getting rid of the knot. You're welcome, Dachshund. Well, Andrew, I hate to tell you this, they're all rhinos. All 442 of them. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I ran that thing for quite a bit last night, and man, I finally got about 6 hours of sleep. I woke up sweating to the point where my head was drenched because I needed to sleep that bad. Oh, I bet it does wonders, Jill. I haven't used it yet today, but I might use it on my knees. If it did what it did to my back to my knees, oh shit, watch out. Hey, Genji, my back has not hurt at all today. That machine is amazing. If I'd known that, I'd gotten it a lot sooner. Oh, I'm loving this 10 machine. I really am. I'm impressed. It really does what it was designed to do. I mean, it gets deep down on the knots and gets them out. I had this thing maxed out last night. It's like, I had it as high as I could set it. And then, I mean, it was shooting deep into the muscle and it got rid of that knot. And every time I adjusted it higher to get to the highest setting, it made me jump until I got where I needed it to be, and I just let it do its job. I'm gonna love my machine. I'm gonna use it for my knees, my wrist, physical therapy. And I have an appointment set up for physical therapy. So I'm going to get the best of both worlds. Well, let me tell you, this machine, this tinge unit is an amazing piece of equipment. You should be able to. You got to get a hold of the VA, Andrew. They'll send it to you. Children, I think we all are. We're all tired of it. Well, the problem with chiropractor and physical therapy is chiropractor deals strictly with popping bones, where physical therapy gets into the muscles and they get to the root of the problem, not a temporary fix. Yes, they do. But I got a nice one. Let me see what brand I get. I got no, no, those are the pads. Where's the book? Where's the book? Where's the book? There's the book. I got an Ultima 5 tinge unit, and it came with a lot of extra shit. I got four different sets of pads, two sets of wires, rechargeable batteries, the battery charger, and the head unit, all in one kit. Yeah, just tell them you want a tinge unit. That's what it's called. Hey, Dot and Ernie, it's called a tinge unit, Andrew. Just tell them you want a tinge unit. Go over to physical therapy and tell them you want a tinge unit, and they'll give it to you right there on the spot. I walked out of the hospital with it. Oh, KMC, you gotta get a tinge unit, man. It will help. I was impressed. Not a problem, Andrew. I was very impressed with this machine. Matter of fact, I might hook it up and let it do its thing while we sit here and talk. Here, I'll give you an idea what it looks like, Andrew. I got the Ultimate 5. That's what it is right there. Ultima 5. There's your controls for that. And then on top, you have the intensity controls with two sets of wires to run four pads and an X. And let me tell you, it works. That's it. Let me tell you, this hinge unit is amazing. I'm impressed. I really am. I've done sports medicine and everything else, playing football and stuff in high school and in college. This machine impresses me. I am totally impressed by this machine. I'm shocked. And what you do is you get it to form an X, and as they meet in the middle, it penetrates deep down. And each pad will give you up to 10 uses as long as you keep them clean. And let me tell you, it feels good on the spine too. And so am I. But it took talking to a physical therapist with my back problems to get one. Because I've been seeing, off and on, I've been seeing a chiropractor, but they never recommended one. The physical therapist looked at my back, felt the muscle, and said, I got what you need. And he gave me the tinge unit, and he said, try this. And let me tell you, it works. No, 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 no. You don't put it on the bones. No, you stick it strictly on the muscles. But if there's a bone close to the muscle, you'll feel it in the muscle or on the bone, and it makes the bone feel better. It rejuvenates the cartilage. What up, Christine? You're not going to speak? Hey, let's go to 20 hertz. There it goes. Well, depends on the VA. Most VA hospitals are all veteran medical people that did medical as a career in the military. Oh, that was so good. Mm, that just hit the spot right there. Christina, you going to talk or what? Oh, yeah. How long do I want this on? Yeah, we'll do 45 minutes. Um, you can order them off of Amazon. They're not very expensive. Toxin Grandma, ask your doctor about a TENS unit. Ask your doctor about a TENS unit. It's strange at first, but it does its job. It really does. I'm impressed. Christina, you going to talk? I guess not. Pops up to come up and doesn't talk. What the hell? Well, that's the best thing about the TENS unit, Doctor and Grandma. You can use it anywhere, not just on. Say, I'm using it on my back, but I can use it anywhere. You can use it anywhere you need to put it on your body. Last night I did my back and one of my knees, and my knee feels great this morning. And what you do is you get the pacciform neck, and where they cross lines is where it penetrates. Man, that would be nice, wouldn't it, Doctor Grandma? But I don't see that ever happening. No, I've got carpal tunnel in both my wrists, and they gave me a shot, and that shot lasted all about 4 hours. I put this 10 unit on one of my wrists. Oh my God. Major improvement on my wrist. And it feels weird in the arm. Oh no, I don't like needles. No, 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 no. Are you gonna be able to work this time,
I
Christine?
might.
Yeah, you're working.
Yay. I just wanted to tell you, I have the exact same thing. Mine's on my right side. And I swear you could take your thumb and you could push right at the bottom of the shoulder blade, most medial to the spine. I have the exact same thing. I've been through 10 units and you name it, but I see a Cairo. But mine
Ramsel
is,
Rose. Yes, you can as long as you don't have a pacemaker.
oh yeah. Um,
As long as you
mine,
don't have a pacemaker, you can use a TENS unit.
yep. And they have an ultrasonic one too. But anyway,
That's what they do is if you got a pacemaker, they go to the ultrasonic
yeah,
one.
I have one of those. But anyway, I wanted to tell you that I have the exact same thing, but mine is a nerve that is firing, causing the muscle to be angry with me.
Yeah.
and my nerve is coming out of my cervical, my neck.
Use the TENS unit. It works.
Oh, I have 2 TENS unit plus the ultrasonic one. Oh, trust me, I use my TENS unit. I like it. Is my friend.
Oh man, like I said, 2 months of pain. I used this thing 3 times last night. Today, no pain.
But just an FYI, you don't want to start off at the highest because
Oh,
of the
I
simple.
did the highest on the third round.
Okay, because your body's going to get used to it and it's not going to work.
Well, that's why I did the last round last night for about 15 minutes at the highest.
And
The
if
first two were 90 minutes at the lowest, 45 minutes middle way, and
yeah,
then 15 minutes at the high.
and then make sure you do like pulsating and vibrate and do those different ones too. That
I got
helps.
it towards mixed.
Okay,
It does
and
both.
and the other thing that if by chance your um, little stickies don't stick, just take a little water on your finger and go around it, and it'll make them stick again. Just an FYI.
Oh, these things stick too much.
Well, but after a few times on, off, on, off, on, off, they don't.
Well, no, it leaves the tackiness to your skin.
Yeah. But you can buy them
And
on
then
Amazon.
then you play hell trying to get it off, especially if it's on your back.
But I think you can even buy TENS unit on Amazon. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
IP? What do you mean? What the fuck? Huh? 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 Huh?
What?
Oh, IP said, what the fuck? And I'm asking IP what she mean.
Oh. And when I said no bones, when you put it on your spine, you don't want to put it on bony prominence.
No, no. You get it close to it, and
Yeah.
the pulse will hit the bone, and it makes it feel good.
Yeah. No. Anyway, I just thought I'd share with you that mine's a nerve coming out of my neck that's going right there to that area. And we did ultrasound guide it to where they went in the notch at the top of your clavicle and they
Mm-hmm.
went down into there and you can watch it on ultrasound and right above the lung and right near an artery there. We were very careful apparently because I got kind of scared there for a minute. There's a nerve they had to numb. And I just, if they take my shoulder blade off, I'd be so much better.
Well, according to the therapist, he wasn't sure if it was going to work, and I called him this morning and told him how I felt. He's
Hmm.
like, so it really penetrated deep. I'm like, yeah. He goes, that's what
Yeah,
we wanted it to do.
yeah.
And we will
But
still have you do your physical therapy appointment. It's scheduled, and they will contact you when you come in. I'm like, good.
yeah, your muscle's angry.
Well, no, from what he was saying, because of me being in the military and then coming out being a fireman and exercising and keeping in shape, my muscles on my back are so solid. That's why it created the knot, and it was hard to get the knot out
Mm,
because
yeah.
my muscles are in shape more than they normally would be because of the
Mm,
jobs I've had to do.
yeah.
Because I had
Well,
to stay
trust
in
me.
shape.
Yeah, I'm the same way. It's kind of like, and then all the lifting and pushing and lifting and pushing and compressions and pushing down.
Well,
Yeah.
being in the military, lifting weights and stuff, and then being on the fire department, lifting weights, trying to stay in shape.
Oh,
Oh, I know
mhm.
what you're talking about. Because of having to lift gurneys and hold up vehicles and everything else, we had to stay in shape, which means we spent a lot of time in the gym. And because of that, my back muscles are solid, not dense. And most people's back muscles are what they classify dense. It's not like a rock wall, whereas mine is like a wall because of the constant exercise.
Hmm. I don't know.
Because as a fireman, we were doing bench presses, squats, and everything else to stay in shape to be able to carry people's bodies. And he said it's a good thing, but if you get knocks like what you get, that's a bad thing because they hurt. I was like, tell me about it. 2 months with barely any sleep. They said that the fact that it loosened it yesterday between it and the muscle relaxer, that's a major improvement. I'm like, I'm loving this machine. You can't have it back. He goes, oh, no, that's yours. I don't want it back. I go, good. You're not getting it back. So it's a good thing. I'm loving this machine. I got it running right now.
Yeah. Okay, but I want to tell you, mine was a nerve. So if they start having, questioning what's causing it, my nerve made my muscle become very angry.
Well, usually that's what it is because
Hmm.
people twist and not meaning to, but twist the wrong way. It's usually a pinched nerve,
Yeah.
and usually
Well,
hot water will take rid of will help ease the pinched nerve and unrelease the pinch.
yeah.
But
Well,
because this wasn't unreleasing, that's why he gave me the 10 unit because he said, you've done the hot water, you've done the hot baths. It's more than just a nerve. It's in the muscle. And then when he finally felt it, he's like, holy shit, I'll
well,
be right back. I got something that will work.
yeah.
And he's right. It worked.
So. Okay, well, I'm going to step back out. I have 50 million things I'm doing. I'm just listening while
Okay.
I'm doing. Okay, bye.
Have fun. Bye. Oh, no. I've got, he said I can get 10 uses out of each pad, and I've got 4 sets of pads. And anytime I need more pads, all I got to do is call in and they will send me the pads. Doesn't cost me anything. Actually, Docs and Grandma, this might work on your sciatica. It really would. So you might talk to your doctor and see if they would recommend a 10 unit or see what they think about it. The worst they can say is no. The best they can say, yeah, sure, we'll subscribe one for you. Cool, KMC. Now, I want to go see a chiropractor, but I want to see a certain kind of chiropractor. Some chiropractors do what they call the ring dinger, where you lay on your back, they put a towel around your neck, and they pull on the spine, and your whole entire spine pops. I want to find a doctor that does that because it uncompresses the spine. Because believe it or not, gravity compresses your spine every single day. This reverses that process, and it helps. Yeah, and it helps the cushions in between heal from all the being compressed constantly from the force of gravity. So I'm looking for a chiropractor that does the ring dinger, and I haven't found one yet. Oh, but it looks like it'd be fun. And the way my back is, I already know what the sound would be. It'd be pop, 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 all in a row. It really would. But the X-rays, the doctor I talked to yesterday, she said my X-rays are showing my spine pretty damn straight. I just got to decompress the vertebrae because gravity constantly pulling down on your body compresses that. I want to reverse that process. And the only way to do that is the ring dinger because it pulls your spine straight. I just want to do it one time. I figure if I do it every 50 years, I'm good to go. Once every 50 years. Just to decompress my spine. Because believe it or not, over time, you actually get shorter because of gravity pulling down on your body and compressing your spine. You really do. And it's not the fact that your bones are getting smaller. It's that your spine gets compressed, so you shrink because of the cushions in between your vertebrae. Uh, these chiropractors that do that are very careful on how they do it. They are very careful because of how it can twist real quick. Because they make sure you lay completely flat. They got your hips locked in, and they slowly pull. Okay, Kit. Thank you. Because the only one I know of is over in Houston, Texas, and I'm not going back to Texas. Not now, not ever. That's one state I will never return to. Yes, I have. It's quite funny watching him. The looks on them animals' faces is hilarious. Did you see the one where he did the black? What was it? Rottweiler. When he did the neck, the look in that dog's face, like what? No, I mean the dog's eyes open wide open and tilted his bed like, that felt good. What'd you do? That's hilarious watching them. Or I like the expressions on the animals' faces. Quite funny. Oh, that's eyes got real big and then it got real lovable. It's like, hey, that felt good. Thank you. Yes. Gravity pulls down on your body constantly. And what it does is it compresses your spine. The ring dinger reverses that process. It uncompresses or decompresses it. And some people do this 3 times over a period of time, or some people do it just once. I just want to try it one time just to see what it's like. I think it'd be fun. But it's a new process that they're doing for chiropractic care. And I've seen some other chiropractors take metal tools, and by the time they're done, your back is beat red. Not interested. No, no, thank you. And what they're doing is they're trying to exfoliate the skin. Nah, I'll pass on that one. I mean, your skin is so red it's not even funny. By the time they get done, not interested. You're not going to scrape my back with a piece of metal. And what they're doing is they're exfoliating the skin. Well, they used to have a chair. They still do, but you attach yourself to the chair and then you flip yourself upside down, and it helps reverse the process because you hang by your feet, and then gravity pulls you the opposite direction. And that's supposed to help with that process. Whether it does or not, I don't know. I've never tried. But your feet have hooks on them, and you hook them to the metal bar, and then you flip the whole thing backwards and upside down, where you're hanging upside down by your ankles, and then you let gravity pull the opposite direction. How well it works, I don't know. I've just seen ads for it, but I've never heard anybody talking about how well it works. I've seen what the ring dinger does. I've heard what it does, and I've seen how people react afterwards. It's an instant reaction, and they all have been thankful for it because of how well it feels on the back. And for over 50 years, gravity has been pulling down on my body. I figured I'll try something to reverse it. If it works, okay, I'll go another 50 years before I do it again. But it's something I'm willing to try once. If it works, it works. If it don't, I know not to do it again. Like this machine. If it didn't work, I'd give it back. But it worked. Now I love it. It ain't going anywhere. I'm keeping it. Well, inversion tables basically do the same thing as a ring dinger. I'm waiting for them to tell me when my therapy session is. I'll talk to them and see what they recommend. Because I always talk to my doctors and find out what they recommend. That's why I got this machine. The therapist recommended it. He says, with what's going on in your back, the best thing for you is this. And he went and got it, and I used it. He takes great pride in what he deals with physical therapy. He's really good. It's one of the best ones the VA's got. He happens to be the department head for physical therapy. And that's okay with me. Well, here's the funny part, Kim. See, with all my stuff dealing with the VA, for some reason, all I get are department heads. I don't get just regular doctors. I get the people in charge of the departments, and I don't know why. But I'm not going to argue. They want me to see the department heads, the best doctors on staff. Okay, I will do that. Uh, from what the doctor told me, my spine is compressed from gravity, which everybody goes through. As far as the discs and the spine itself look, they look really healthy. It's compressed. So I'm glad that everything looked healthy, other than the fact that it's compressed, and that's just from the gravity. Everybody has that problem. Gravity constantly pulling down on the body compresses your body. As far as the spine goes, they said it looks really, really healthy. So that's a good thing. But I'll go through physical therapy and I'll follow the recommendations. Because I'll do what they recommend. And the doctor was impressed on how straight my spine was, especially doing what I did in the military. Never surprised how straight my spine was. That's a good thing. Means I protected my spine the right way. So I can't complain. And I'll see what physical therapy says, and then I'll go from there. That's all I can do. I'm not a doctor, but they were impressed that I was doing hot and cold showers on the muscle to try getting it to relax and get down the inflammation. Because most people don't think about doing hot and cold treatments. But it is what it is, right? But I believe I will have my physical therapy Monday, and then I'll know more. But they're trying to get me in as soon as possible, which means probably they were shooting for after Veterans Day. Because Veterans Day ain't gonna matter. I'm gonna be downtown. Yeah, I'm gonna be down there for the Veterans Day parade. A lot do, KMC, a lot do because of the rigorous jobs we do in the military. And the first thing that gets affected is usually the spinal cord. Because you figure the carrying the sacks with your gear in it and everything else, 75 pounds. That plays a big issue on your spine. Because your backpack weight it starts off at 75 pounds and goes up depending on what your job is. And you lug that everywhere you go. So a lot of the abuse on the body is the spine, the knees, and the ankles. I voted early this morning. Nope, I voted early this morning. Then I went talked to politicians. Then I went talked to district attorney. Then I followed a fire truck. I had a busy morning. Then I went to my old neighborhood and went and looked at the new school that replaced the old school I went to. It does. Most veterans will tell you they will do it over again. They don't miss it, but they would do it all over again. When I was down at the VA Veterans Affairs main office here in Phoenix, I was talking to quite a few veterans down there, and they all said the same thing. They don't miss it, but if they had to do it all over again, they would in a heartbeat. But I'll be right back. Well, I know what I'm having for dinner tonight. I'm gonna have lasagna. It's gonna smell good. Oh, well, I wonder what he's gonna clarify. He thinks he's more important than everybody. That's funny. I agree 100% ACD. Down with Democrats. So, yeah, all you guys ready for this coming weekend? Been a 3-day weekend for most. Saying it's Veterans Day weekend, or it's Veterans Weekend this weekend. Most people are looking at it as a 3-day weekend. They don't realize that the reason it's a 3-day weekend is because it's Veterans Day. Because Veterans Day is Saturday, and it honors all those that served, have served, and lost their life serving. There's a reason for that day. That's why we're having that weekend. And that's okay. I don't expect a lot of people to understand it. Well, prayers to you, your family, and your sister, Freebird. Hopefully everything goes good. And prayers to you, your family, and your sister for speedy recovery. Well, I'm gonna go to the parade, and then I'm going to go to the memorial cemetery and place flags to honor all those that sacrificed their life for this country. Sorry to hear that, Kit Kat, and I thank him for his service. He died a hero. And if he's like anybody else from the military, he would say, "No, I'm not a hero. I did what I had to do." But to me, he's a hero. Because he gave the ultimate sacrifice. Oh, hello there, Mr. Busty. You got tired of hiding? You're very welcome. Little shit. Hmm, where'd you go? Oh, okay. You're playing with a box. He loves boxes. So I got to keep a box for him. He thinks it's a toy. But if it keeps him happy, why not, right? So, anybody got any topics you want to talk about? We've talked about the news. We kind of killed over the politicians. Oh, shame on you for killing the moment. Let them purr. Well, we kind of dwelled on politicians. We all agree they suck. We talked about the tens unit. We talked about this coming weekend. And guess what? Winter break's coming up for the kids, which means the hoodlums will be home driving parents crazy. They got fall break for Thanksgiving and then winter break for Christmas. Well, you scared them. And then there's IP's cat who does kisses and tries biting like breast stuff. It's all good. Well, funny how cats are the most spoiled pet. Because they really are. Cats get spoiled more than any other pet. Because unfortunately, they know they're lovable, they know they're cute, and they live it up. Exactly. They know it. Oh my God, my machine shut off. Has it been that long already? Oh shit. It's been that long already, motherfucker. Well, turn it back on. Yeah, we'll go 90. So that's that one. And then we adjust it. One, two, three, four, two. Oh, 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 oh. Was not expecting that. Mm. Okay, that's much better. Um, you see how spoiled Bubba is. That cat's spoiled rotten. I ordered him six 30-ounce containers of temptation treats. That's how spoiled he is. He gets treated better than I do. You little shit. I don't get snacks, but he gets treats. That ain't right. Poor little shit. And he loves it. Mm. Ooh. Ah. Oh. Well, they are. They're our babies. Hell, I think Bubba's spoiled. Tyrus or IP's cat gets gravy. I'm not giving Bubba gravy because that's all he eats is the gravy. He leaves the meat behind. That's how pampered he is. It's a little shit. He eats the gravy up but leaves the meat behind. He doesn't want the meat. He just wants the gravy. But time to rearrange my room. I bet you that 110-pound dog thinks he's a lap dog too, doesn't he? What I do, Freebird, is I go to Amazon and they ship it right straight to the door. You know, Freebird, if somebody asks you if I'm buying cat food, have cats, my response would be, here's your sign. I've heard a lot about those, to where you can squeeze up a little at a time and they lick it right out of the tube. He don't care. He just wants to be a lap dog. No, my cousin's got a pit. My name is Striker. Every time I go over there, that dog thinks I'm his best friend. When I sit down, that heavy ass dog gets up on my lap. And it's like, oh my God, you big galoot. I guess I'm the only one that, when I go over there, I'll find his toy and I'll play with him with it. I guess nobody else does, but I do. Told her she better be careful. I was going to come get him. Now, I've seen those treats in those tubes where you, or the little pouches where you squeeze them up and they lick right out of them. I might get Buster some, see what he thinks of them. But then that means I got to sit there the entire time he's eating. That sucks. He's spoiled enough as it is. I understand their treats. But you gotta squeeze it up the tube. They come in round pouches. You rip the top off and you push down. You start at the bottom and you push upward. And you got to push the treat up through the tube. Oh, that's cool. Rescue dogs make some of the best pets, believe it or not. They just want to be loved. They really do. They just want to be loved. I've had two dogs that were rescue dogs who were probably the best dogs I've ever had. And they were just glad to be loved and having a home of their own instead of being stuck at the pen behind their pants. They really do. They just want somebody to love them. No, there's a guy I watch that goes to dog pounds and will go into the pens with the dogs and just sit on the ground until the dogs warm up to him to be loved and watch him. It's interesting how they go from being shy and standoffish to being wanting to be loved. And I still have yet to figure out why people buy puppies or kittens, and the moment they start growing, they get rid of them. Makes absolutely no sense. If you're not going to have the animal for its entire life, I'll have to get hold of Jonathan. And the worst part is Christmas is coming up, and that's exactly what's going to happen. People are going to go out buy puppies and kittens for gifts, and the moment they start growing, people are going to just disregard them. Makes absolutely no sense. And it's sad for the animal because the animal doesn't deserve that. Oh, they do. They become your kids. They really do. They become part of the family. That's how I got busted. Kids got him for Christmas, and the moment he started growing, they were going to release him out in the wild in an area of town that I worked in that was coyote infested. And I asked them why. They're like, "Well, he's grown. We don't want him." So I told them, "Okay, fine, I'll take him." And he's been with me ever since. I'm not, you don't do that with a kitten. You don't release it so it can be dinner for a wild animal. And that's exactly what he would have been. He'd been dinner. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna let any animal go through that. Sorry, not happening. That's just wrong in so many ways. If you're not willing to keep the pet, don't get it. That's just my opinion. And I know a lot of people don't look at it that way, and that's their choice. But I still got a lot of things I got to do today. So may God watch over each and every one of you. Be safe, be kind. You guys all have a great evening. Peace.